Amanda Davis. Just when football looked to be getting tough in its fight against racism, the FIFA president, Sepp Blatter, appears to have backtracked on his stance. The head of world football softened his approach to clubs whose fans are found guilty of racist abuse and violence, telling a meeting on Friday that maybe docking points or relegating clubs isn't the solution. Blatter has said, can we bring an end to violence or racism by docking points or relegating a team? Or would such measures lead people to come to games to get the match abandoned? We should do all we can, but there's a danger that if we have matches replayed or if we punish clubs on the sporting front, it will open the door to hooligan groups who will come to deliberately cause trouble. Well, what makes Blatter's latest comments so strange is that they come just a few months after he said the exact opposite. In January, he said it's not enough to give a fine. Playing a game without spectators is one of the possible sanctions, but the best would be the deduction of points and the relegation of a team. And of course, it was 2 years ago that Blatter told CNN that anyone racially abused on the pitch should just shake hands with their opponent and move on. But pressure has been mounting on FIFA recently, and an anti-racism task force is being set up to put together formal guidelines. Well, for more reaction on Sepp Blatter's latest comments, I'm pleased to say I'm joined by Valerio Nicolai from the Fair Network, who fight racism in football around Europe. Welcome along to World Sport. Your organisation and ourselves at CNN were at a UN summit about fighting racism in football just last month, where people were really encouraged that positive steps seemed to be taking place. How unhelpful are these comments today from Sepp Blatter?
To put it bluntly, they are idiotic. I mean, Sepp Blatter is erratic, his behavior is erratic, his declarations are erratic. I think he should just quit. It's completely unacceptable what he said. There are lots of progress has been made because team had to pay a fine, they were relegated, and so on. And right now, and it's simply not acceptable, and it's not just that, it's idiotic.
You say you think Sepp Blatter should quit. So does that mean you have no confidence that with the current structures in place, the current people in place, that this problem cannot be solved in football?
I have great confidence in UEFA. UEFA proved time and time again that they know what to do and they did the right things. With FIFA, no, I don't have that. Man, as I said before, Blatter is erratic, and I think it's time for him to resign.
UEFA, of course, European football's governing body versus FIFA, the world governing body. The point that Sepp Blatter was making was that if teams are docked points and relegated or matches are stopped and replayed, that it might actually encourage the problem in that hooligans might turn up at games. Do you take that as a point?
Absolutely not. I mean, maybe for Sepp Blatter will be good to spend some time outside of really fancy meeting and Geneva. Maybe he will he will understand a lot more if he will come and see a game, see what happens during the games, and then see what's happening if you take the right measures. It makes absolutely no sense. Goes against all our expertise, goes against our experience. And I very much doubt he consulted with anybody before making a fool of himself. I mean, this is as big foot in the mouth as I can imagine.
Okay, incredibly strong words. Thank you very much for joining us, Valerio Nicolai from the Fair Network.